What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Wale, aka King Tech, and I'm super excited. Now, I'm always super excited to make videos for you all, but last week, Apple released the Apple Vision Pros for pre-orders. Now, you can't pick them up yet. Nobody has them physically, personally yet, so February 2nd, but I was super excited because when Apple speaks, the world listens. This is a new product on their line, and I, as the Apple fanboy that I am, was ready to purchase it. But before I purchased it, I hit the brakes and I asked myself 4 questions. Like, these 4 questions honestly took me through the pre-order process, and I really believe that you should wait and see if it is worth it for you after you go through these 4 questions. Now, question number 1 is, what is it? What are these Apple goggles on your head that Apple has created? I understand augmented reality and the virtual reality world, they're pretty much the same thing. I understand the MetaQuest. I understand like the goggles on your head to actually get to experience this different world, the meta world, the virtual world. But what is Apple's spin to it? Like, it's a quality great headset, but like, what's Apple's spin to it? Number 2 is, how can I use it? Now, I understand the augmented reality virtual world, but literally the Vision OS native apps, I'm just like, how do we use it? And I know a lot of people have those questions like, can you put Final Cut on it? Can you like do some Photoshops on it? Can I make my, animations come to real life? Like in this section and in this order? Like, is it only going to be movie headsets? Like you watch great movies and you see your panoramic view pictures. Like, what is it? What can I use it for natively, personally, that can take my life, my productivity to the next level? And Apple, why is this thing $3,500? Like, y'all want me to put a down payment on a house or something? I just needed to understand the price because the base level is $3,500 and the max price is $5,000. That price is crazy, but we still gonna buy it. And my last question is it worth it? Is this thing worth it? I guess we're gonna find out as we go through the rest of the video, as we answer these 4 questions. Is it worth it for you? Is it worth it for me? Is it worth it for a purchase? So let's get into it. So I told you all that I had 4 questions when I was going through the pre-order process of the headset. Now, the first question is, what is it? Now, this is Apple's first generation step into the augmented virtual reality space. They're a headset that stands alone from your phone or your headsets or your laptop, and they are just an augmented virtual reality headset that allows you to watch movies, use the Vision OS native apps, and it's coming in with an M2 processor, 16 gigs of RAM, and has 4K OLED screens on each eyeball. Y'all, crazy. And they have eye tracking, which allows you to natively go through the application without using any of the quirky, I won't call them quirky, but without using any of the controllers like the Meta 3 or the other headsets that are out there on the market. You don't have to tap anything. You just use your fingers to pinch. Now, they are a bit on the heavy side of price when it comes to $3,500, and they weigh about 600 to 650 grams. So they're both heavy on the pocket size and on the headset size. Now, they're really just Apple's way of stepping into the augmented virtual reality world. You can watch your movies in honestly the best 4K atmospheric view, and you can do other applications that come in the future on your head, standalone from your phone, standalone from your computer. So that's what it is. That hits the check mark for me on, okay, this is what it is. Now, the next question is, how can I use it? Now, before we get into how I can use it, how you can use it, how we can all find major purpose in these headsets, let's honestly just review how they are made and the possibilities of them first, and then we can jump into what we can do with how they are built. Now, the Apple Vision Pros come with cameras all around the headset. They have speakers on both sides of your ears so that you can listen to your music, your movies, and work all at the same time without headsets or headphones. They have two main cameras, two downward facing cameras, two cameras on the side, two infrared illuminators. They have LiDAR scanners on the side. They have IR cameras and LED illuminators. They're there to track your eyeballs as you go and as you move. And honestly, when I think about all of these cameras, I am just like, wow. Technology is honestly crazy, but that's not it. They have cameras on the inside of the headset, and so they're there so that they can track your eyes as you move. Like, y'all, this is crazy. And not only are the cameras on the inside there for you, but when you wear the headset, it will show your eyes on the outside screen. So it's not see-through just glass, but it really just shows your eyes on the outside screen. So the cameras all around the headset and the mics and the infrareds and the sensors, they're all there so that you can work in an augmented reality world and in a virtual reality world. Now, there's kind of a difference between the two and what the two can do, but they are headsets that are honestly next level in all of the application and things that you can do. Now, like I said before, you can track it with your hands, and you can type, as you go, and there's microphones around the headset so that you can speak into the headset. But right now, my question is, how can I use it? They have done such a good job of making future-proofing this headset, with people who need prescription glasses and all of these things. They've done such a great job with pushing this headset for the future. But as of this very moment, there is no applications other than Apple TV to watch the movies, and the Photos apps, and probably the Notes to probably take some notes. There's apps, but there's Apple native apps. And it just reminds me of the iPhone, when the iPhone just dropped. Imagine an iPhone without Instagram, without YouTube, without Google Maps, without WhatsApp, without other native applications. It's just the phone that calls and texts. I truly believe that this headset will go to the next level once we can start to use it for our personal needs. Everybody is not a social media person. Not everybody has social media on their phone. Some do, some don't. So it's like, once there's more developed applications for the headset, I do see all of the M2 processors and the 16 gigs of RAMs and the 4K OLED screens and all of these things falling into present places, because yes, they're amazing. They're made out of glass, titanium, the nylon straps, it's amazing. All of these things are amazing in the Apple Vision Pros. But right now, we can't edit a Final Cut video on it, or graphic designers can't go crazy, or plug it into a workstation, and it only has 2 hours of battery life for $3,500. Now, we ain't at the price topic yet, but right now it's new. It's brand new. Too new. Netflix is even saying they're not going to put their applications or develop for the Apple Vision Pros. Now, I do think that they will catch up once they start losing to Hulu and Amazon Prime and all the other, video applications. But right now, it's just a headset that cannot do more than native applications. And so there is no use for me in using it right now. We'll wait when the applications and development comes, but right now, that's all we can do with it. Apple, please tell me why this headset is $3,500 for the 256 gigabyte version and $5,000 for the 1 terabyte version. Please tell me, please, because honestly, even at the WWDC, people were gasping at the prices. Now, I will say, Apple has done such an amazing job of designing this headset. 4K OLED M2 processor, 16 gigs of RAM, all on a headset, and it's new. Honestly, the prices seem justified, but $3,500 is bonkers. It just doesn't make sense right now for it to be that much. Like, I can't honestly justify the price. Like, every time I watch a video of someone purchasing it, they're either two things: a developer or a super rich tech enthusiast. Now, I'm a tech enthusiast, but we ain't at the super rich part. I want to purchase it, but I think I'd rather pay rent. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the prices is honestly insane. And with the AR virtual reality world, there are better, cheaper options. It's sad to say. So the prices, that was a question that I had to ask myself. Is it worth the price right now? And right now it's not looking too good. Now, design wise, y'all, I am a fan of the Vision Pros, but when it comes to the price and right now not having any developed applications, I just can't justify the price. So that's just where I stand when it comes to price. The next question, also the last question, question 4 is the Apple Vision Pros worth it? And honestly, my conclusion, yes, it's worth it. It is worth purchasing. Maybe not right now, but I do believe that it is worth purchasing, because in the future, there are going to be developers that add their applications to the Apple Vision Pros. We're going to be able to have Vision OS update. I honestly think that the Vision Pros are future-proofed. Right now, we can use it for native things that don't seem like a lot, but in the future, these headsets are honestly going to be amazing. Imagine a work from home situation, but you have a virtual meeting, and you can do so much in the virtual space and the augmented reality space. I genuinely think that this is a great headset. This is the first version of the line of headsets. I don't know what they're going to call it. Apple Vision 1s, 2s, 3s. I don't know what it's going to be like in the future, but I do believe that it's worth it. Now, right now, I only see super savvy tech enthusiasts purchasing these Apple Vision Pros and developers. I don't really see your day-to-day, not average, but your day-to-day consumers using this product. It honestly is not worth spending $4,000 for a movie or to see your photos or to search the web. You know, it's great, but not at this very moment. So I will be purchasing it, not in pre-order, but as the time comes on. Like, maybe this will be a next year purchase for me. Maybe when more applications come that I could use for maybe editing videos or developing applications. Like, in the future, I see its potential, but just right now, the Vision Pros are great. That's my conclusion. The Vision Pros are great, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. They do come out for February 2nd for those that got it on pre-order last week, and then it will continue to ship out the months after. But right now, that's my take on the Apple Vision Pros. I give it a good rating, and it's amazing. So let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel about the video. Let me know any questions that you have in the comments below. It's your boy Wale. I'm signing out, and can't wait to see y'all in the next video. Peace, love, and we out. All right, go buy the Apple Vision Pros. Use my promo code below. Yeah, all that stuff. All right, y'all, bye.